everyone. My name is Caitlin. I am the AIFS Abroad lead program consultant here. I work with students prior to applying to answer any questions, and I'm also an AIFS Abroad alum. I studied abroad in Granada, Spain. And who do we have today?
Hi, everyone. My name is Azucena. I am from Laredo, Texas. I study in Texas A&M International University. My major is Spanish level certification. That means that I'm studying to be a teacher.
Wonderful.
Spanish teacher. Yeah, and I'm a senior, so I'm going to be graduate this May.
Amazing. Oh my gosh, that's really soon. Congrats. Well, thanks for introducing yourself. So where did you study abroad and how long did you go?
I studied abroad with AIFS. I took a course, Elementary Italian 2, in Rome, Italy. It was last year in January 2023. So it was during the winter semester, and I really loved my experience with AIFS. It was like an amazing experience. I really enjoyed my experience with AIFS. I became an AIFS ambassador, and I am promoting the study abroad programs here at my university. Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah. And I'm glad that you had such a good experience that you're wanting to give back to other students who are interested in the program. And what made you choose a January term? Is there a specific reason you wanted to do like a shorter program?
My first study abroad experience was with 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦. I did a faculty lab program during the summer, and
great.
I really loved my experience like studying abroad. So I wanted like to repeat the experience again. My campus didn't have like the courses that I needed, so they recommended me to look for affiliate programs. And then I look in AIFS, and they had the course, the Italian course that it was in my degree works, and I took it, and it was all right. It was all set up. I went to study abroad in summer 2022 and with AIFS in January 2023. So it was like a semester to prepare. So I had like experience on how to prepare better for the second one.
Yeah.
And so yeah. So it really helped me like to do the first one with 𝗟𝗧𝗦. And I chose in January for my graduation. Since I am an education major, I'm doing my internships, I'm doing my blogs. January was the only term that I could like to study abroad. So that's why I chose.
That worked out.
And Rome had like I think Rome was the only city who offered the elementary Italian too. So I took it.
That's great. That worked out really well with your schedule. Yeah. So that makes sense why you would want to go for a January term. That's definitely a good plus to choosing a January term or a short-term program, is you can still do like your internship and everything this spring semester and not have to worry about it. That's great. What would you say your class was like? What was the schedule? Did you enjoy like the teaching style?
I really enjoy it. Everything, like no lying. I was the only student who took the elementary Italian too, because I took the first one here on campus.
Okay.
So I was placed in a language school. So I share the classroom with other students from all around the world, all ages. So it was like being in college. Yeah. So I was the only AIFS student, but it was really good. I had like really good communication with my professors from AIFS, from the school. The schedule was Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
And did you like that schedule?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it was really good.
Do you feel like you had a lot of free time to do some exploring and sightsee?
Yeah, of course. So after class, I always like got lunch with the other AIFS students. I met friends on the program, so my schedule was going to school, get lunch, and then explore the city.
Oh, that's
and great. It was like all close. Yeah, I was in the middle of Rome. I think from the AIFS center and the school was like 5 minutes walking.
Oh, wow. Did you know anyone before going on your program, or did you make friends there?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, not anyone. So when I asked my international engagement office that if some students were to join as well, they said no. I was the only student who will go to study abroad that term. So I was like a little scared, but I took this opportunity like to make new friends from all over states. So when I get there, I found out, well, since my first language is Spanish, I made friends who their first language is Spanish as well. So so I interact with them more, and then I made like more friends, and then it was like a big group, a big girls group. So it was so fun. I really enjoyed like made friends over there.
Do you keep in touch with them still?
Yeah, still. And I also, it is funny because I made friends from Texas, Arlington,
Oh, wow.
and some students were studying like education. So we share like the same, like, yeah, like the same issue, like the exams or the classes as well. So it was cool, like,
because you met in Rome, but you're all from Texas, so that's really funny.
yeah. Yeah.
What would you say your housing was like? Did you have roommates?
So the housing was in the middle of Rome. It was really close. It was like a good location. So it was a building, a 4-floor building, and I shared it with 3 other girls. So it was like 2 rooms, so 2 each room. It had like the bathroom, the living room, the kitchen, and the thing that I most liked, it was that it had like a washing machine, so it was like really good. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, and it was like in the middle of everything.
Okay, yeah, great. And so it was apartment style?
Yeah, an apartment style.
Very good. Very good. Awesome. Yeah, what would you say your favorite part of the AIFS excursion trips were? I know they plan a lot of fun cultural activities and excursions while you're there. So what was your favorite?
Well, since it was like a short term, I didn't have the opportunity like to plan trips by my own. So I took the AIFS ones. The day trip, we went to Assisi, Umbria.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was cold and really cool. Yeah, it was really, really cool back in Rome. And also the trip that I most like, and I really recommend you like to take if you're going to Rome with AIFS, is the Florence trip.
Ooh,
it was in the weekend. Yeah, I really love Florence.
How many days were you in Florence?
3 days.
That's
from all the weekend.
What was your favorite thing to do in Florence while you were there?
I am a Spanish major. All my classes are like around history, culture as well. So I really enjoy going to the museum. So I connect my knowledge from my classes to there. So it was cool. The galleries, the restaurants. Yeah,
that's amazing. It's crazy to see that art in person, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Crazy.
Yeah. What would you say the support was like while you were there? I know AIFS has staff members there in Rome with you. Did they help you in the beginning stages throughout the process?
Yeah, so since the beginning, like when I applied to AIFS, I got emails from the manager, from the staff as well. So I took the airfare package with AIFS, and I went for that since I wanted transportation. So I took that package and I received like a lot of communication. Even if I was placed in another school, I was in contact with my teachers from AIFS. If I was getting sick, I just like had to email the teachers as well. It was good, like the communication.
That's great. And you said the AIFS office was there as well, right? Did you go to the office at all, or stop by and say hi?
Yeah. Actually, after class, so I mean, to meet my friends and to talk with the teachers as well. But yeah.
Awesome. I was wondering what a typical day in your life was while you were abroad. So what would you say, I know you kind of talked about your class schedule, but after your class, what would you do?
In order to prevent to be homesick, so I took my daily routine from here over there. So so
it's good advice.
It's a good advice. I woke up in the morning, get ready, walk to class, get breakfast, and then after class, get lunch, and then and just explore the city and be with my new friends. So it was that. And then after exploring the city at late night, doing homework, and then just have my backpack ready for tomorrow.
That's great. Yeah, that's a good consistent schedule. Similar to here in the U.S. too. So I think that's really good advice if you want to kind of try to combat homesickness, like bringing parts of home with you and parts of your routine with you is really, really good advice. Speaking of, you brought up a good point. So homesickness, did you get any homesickness while you were abroad? Or did you have any reverse culture shock when you returned back to the US?
Since this was not my first study abroad experience, so I didn't get homesick. The first one, yes. Yeah, I was homesick like maybe until the last weekend. Yeah, I was just like wishing to go home. But in this one, I think since it was like a short term, I didn't get like the time to get homesick.
Yeah, you just had
yeah.
That's good.
And to take advantage of everything, like to explore more. The only thing, it was the food sizes. Over there they serve you like a big food, like big pizzas, also the coffee. So I'm used to Starbucks, and then when I went to there, I ordered like a caramel macchiato, and they served me like a little coffee, a little shot, and I was like, oh, what is this? Yeah, so
there.
Yeah, and the coffee is very different. Also in the breakfast as well, I encountered like they eat like a lot of bread, and I'm used, I don't know, like fruit or maybe like some other kind of food. So yeah, it was like eating a lot of bread and small coffees. Yes, I think that's the only thing. The coffee.
Okay, good
Yeah.
to know. Yeah, and they don't really do iced coffee there either, right?
No, only hot coffee. Yeah.
Good to know. If you are a student who's looking at studying abroad in Rome, what would you say they should pack, especially if they're looking to go in the January term? You said it's more cold. So what were some good things that you packed?
Well, I think the weather is very different. So I really recommend you, if you're going during the winter, to buy clothes that, I don't know, depending of the weather over there, like pack a lot of jackets, boots, no tennis boots, because it's really, really cold. Yeah. Buy like good clothing for winter because it's really cold, especially in the winter. But it's very different, especially since I am from the South Texas.
Yeah,
here it's really hot here. So yeah, so I was freezing over there.
Yeah, that's good advice. Pack some warm winter clothes, boots, if you're doing like a winter program in Rome.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, how did you feel you grew as a person studying abroad? And this could be in general. I know you've done 2 study abroad programs, which is awesome. So how do you feel like you grew personally or professionally or even academically by studying abroad?
From my 2 study abroad programs, I grew up like I know now how to travel by myself. I know how to look for information, like how to interact with people from other cultures, from other cities. So it was like a good experience. And I also I am aware now from other cultures, traditions. Since now I want to, I don't know, to work on something like this, like to travel, interact with more people, and learn more about culture and language and history. So it was like a good experience. And also I am so blessed, I am so grateful that I having this opportunity to be an AIFS ambassador, so I can to promote this experience to our students so they can have this opportunity as well.
I think it's so lovely that you've been able to study abroad, and it sounds like you weren't even just meeting other people in Italy, but it sounds like in your classes you had international students as well. Yeah. So you're exposed to all different cultures, all different countries, and the fact that it's impacting your career and what you want to do is really, really valuable. But do you have any tips and tricks on programs in terms of scholarships or anything of that nature?
Right now, I am advising a student who is going to study abroad in the summer. When I did my application as well, I found that AIFS offers a lot of scholarships and more in the summer. I really recommend you to look for your campus scholarships, and also for AIFS, there's the Gilman scholarship as well. So first, apply for all the scholarships. Okay. All the scholarships, yeah. And also the grants as well. Yep. And AIFS offers 2 grants, the Pell Grant and the MSI grant.
Yeah, we do have a lot of scholarships and grants on our website. Again, that's a great point. You can definitely check that out on our website. And if you have questions, let us know. We did have questions. Let's see what else we have here. We had one fun question about where your favorite city spot was in Rome.
In Rome, oh, I have many. Well, I have it actually right here. So in Rome, we stay here in Campo di Fiori. I have the
That's beautiful.
yeah. So I stood here. It was, I think this one was my favorite spot. So I don't know if you can see my building, but it should be there.
Oh my
But
gosh,
yeah,
that's where you live?
Huh?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
that's where I stayed. Yeah, and it was like really beautiful, and they also like a coffee shop, and also the Pantheon as well. I really like it because it had like a lot of coffee shops and restaurants. Yeah, so it was like a good walking. I like everything. Also, Plaza Navona was my favorite one. I don't know
Ooh.
if I... Yeah.
What did you like about it the most?
I like it because of the buildings. They were really beautiful. And also in January, there was like a holiday. I don't remember the name of the holiday, but they made like a huge carnival, a fair in in that place and that plaza.
That's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was really good.
That's really cool. Awesome. Okay, well, we are gonna end off on one final question. I know we have some extra questions in the chat, so feel free to DM us or send us a message, and we can get back to you that way with any questions that you have about our programs. I did want to ask you for the final question. So, if you could give advice to anyone who is looking to study abroad, what would you say?
If you want to study abroad, do it. Like it's really worth it. Invest in studying abroad because it will help you, especially if you wanna gain more experience. So studying abroad, it's like a good step. It will help you like to get more opportunities, job opportunities, personal opportunities. I really recommend you to study abroad and always ask to the closest ambassador, ask to your international engagement office. So always ask, and because we are here, so yeah,
Yeah, we're always here to help.
I am here in 𝗟𝗧𝗦, so you can DM me through Instagram, Facebook, also WhatsApp. I'm always on campus, so if you wanna like approach and ask, do it. Feel free. And also, I have my school email, and also the International Engagement Office has my contact information, so you can request my contact information. Feel free to do it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today and answering questions. It was really cool. I felt like I was in Rome for a second when I was hearing you talk about where you live. I really, really appreciate you hopping on today.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Of course. I hope you have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.